What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ricky here. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be watching a video real quick. Y'all may know who he is, he may not. He goes by the name Cinematoscan. He put out a video yesterday called I Messed Up, I'm Sorry, talking about crazy stuff. I mean, I used to thought he was a cool dude because he's a Mississippi boy and all that. But, I'm going to tell you, he's the same one that called Tim the Tatman a groomer. And he tried to start drama with Dr. Disrespect. And then, after we get done with this, then we're going to be, I'm going to try to work on my, see if I can do some voice acting for y'all. It ain't perfect or nothing. Haven't got started yet doing voice acting. But we're going to be testing it out. Okay, now, here we go. Alright, y'all want to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you right there. So, I ain't going to say a word. I'm play all the way through.
I wanted to make this video to say that I'm sorry. I've let a lot of you down. A lot of you people that look up to me as a role model, inspiration for your own channels, and just a lot of people out there that
let me know what you think in the comments below.
Let down due to my actions, and I just want to say that I am sorry. I don't know if we'll ever be able to recover or to mend this relationship. So what has happened is that I made a tweet. The tweet was that I felt the fact that teen is a search category on porn sites is insane to me. I feel that sites that use barely legal or literally the word teen, which encompasses 13 to 19.
If you want to read all those messages, if you got to watch the video.
People searching for content like that, people searching for teenagers blank, and that's where I was going with the tweet. That's what I thought that was just innately creepy and attractive to people who are pedophiles, basically. I also followed up with another tweet that says the hub, meaning Pornhub, added 18 plus, which I guess is
there he is, and there's
to watch
the messages stuff.
Legally
I don't think you can be able to read it all.
Old enough to drink, but can do sex work. Not to mention how creepy it is that they would even need to disclaim the age of the category as 18 plus. To which I thought was.
Can't believe PewDiePie was the one that shouted him out a long time ago.
I myself,
I think this is the wrong dude to
being a creep. I also want to apologize to my mentor and my role model,
Leonardo
DiCaprio.
In my opinion,
teachings have gotten me this far in life, and hopefully they will continue, even though I am overdue. Mary's almost 30 now. Twitter users were quick to fact check me, and they came back with, "But Ken, didn't you meet your wife when she was 19? And you were 10 years older than her?" To which obviously I'm very defensive of Mary and even her relationship, given her history with the internet. And I said, "No, you're wrong." Really left it at that because I wasn't thinking about like any of the logical leaps of me saying that these categories were predatory in nature to my own relationship with talking to someone who was 19, being teen, the key word at the end, when I was almost 30. I followed back up with more context because I hadn't really made that connection yet of any of the hypocrisy or anything. And I was like, well, yeah, she first messaged me. She was 19 at the time. I was 27. I had a birthday that year, and so I became 28. And then later that year, she decided she wanted to come see me, and we agreed, flew her out, and she stayed. She stayed with me the next year. We got married.
Get it?
And then later on,
his wife was 19 when he met her.
2017, and then we've had
started dating her when he was
a beautiful relationship for
almost in his 30s.
I didn't understand that I dated, or I began to speak to someone who was 19. Also put me in the same category as people who search for teenage gangbang on porn sites. Now, mine and my wife's relationship's never been a secret. It's always been public knowledge that of how old she was when we met and how old I was. No, we didn't, like, obviously we didn't meet organically. I didn't go seeking her out. She messaged me. I'm not trying to shift any blame to her. This is not her fault. This is my fault. And this
all
year, Cali Bronco, I had lots of back and forths with him. And he's told me that I wiped up jailbait, which, we've talked about before, how people referring to younger people as bait for jail is really weird in its own.
Like I said, if you want to read tweets and stuff
about
just
how critical it is of me
watch this video.
To talk about these websites and these categories, but also to have married someone who I met when they were 19. Upon reflecting on this, all these facts that Twitter has brought to me,
you can come up with
being
stuff,
married,
Kim.
we'll be getting a divorce immediately. Pray for the kids. Pray for us. Pray for Dane. It's all over. Been canceled. Obviously, I want an apology to the sex working community as well with my comments. A champion stepped forward.
He literally thinks those tweets are funny.
For all sex workers.
Just to let you know.
They go by the name of 2-time award-winning sleeve NPC Princess 666, who replied, "So you think adults shouldn't be able to make completely legal and consensual decisions about their bodies or what? LOL. I started at 18 and I would never change that. I love my job. Stop speaking on our behalf. Talk to more sex workers before you talk about our work." To which I was greatly confused at this point of the response, and I didn't get it at the time. To which I replied, "I think you can do whatever you want, but it's still creepy to use the word teen or even barely legal as a search term."
Well, it's kind of creepy that he was taking a teenager that was 19-year-old, being honest with you.
People who were viewing the content, people who were typing that in, not the sex workers themselves. But I thought about it some more, and then I went back to my second tweet that I made to where it says, we talked about the hub added the 18 plus, which I thought was weird, but the part where I say to watch those who are as young as legally possible, who aren't even old enough to drink but can do sex works, I think that's kind of where the hang up there came from, to where my intention was to kind of compare it to like joining the military, of how you can like go do this very adult thing and but you're not old enough to drink, and then it's kind of like more drive home of like how young the people are and the people that are searching for it. It was kind of just, it wasn't really necessary, but I made it, and it was a mistake. So after I said that, of course, they replied, "Right, but you're implying we shouldn't be allowed to make adult decisions even though we are adults. You can find it creepy, but this rhetoric only hurts sex workers and does nothing to address the issue you claim to have a problem with. It's not our fault creeps exist." Which I replied, "I am implying that people searching for teenage deep throat or fine content of people who look as young as possible is creepy. Feeding into that potential pedophilia, predator creep is, in my mind, a much bigger issue than personal choice or kink. It's dangerous, because my point of view is that it's feeding into those fantasies that could, for potential predators, right?" But, of course, she replied, "Civilians always blame porn and sex workers for the issues they cause," which I didn't think I was, but apparently I was. "Disappointing, you're one of them. And yes, actually, this is America, so we have the freedom to have personal choice, and thank God people like you can't stop us from doing our jobs."
Domino's pepperoni stuffed cheesy bread is the best thing since bacon and jalapeno stuffed cheesy bread.
Again, it's on me for not making it clear that I didn't like the teen or barely legal topic or search topics because of the implications. And so I'm sorry to all sex workers who pretend to be children and have sex. You are over 18, and yeah, I was still pretty angry when I was replying to this, and they went on to quote the tweet, the second part of the tweet that I made, saying, "Another YouTuber wants to blame porn for creeps existing. Disappointing how many civilians would jump to that chance to limit our freedoms to ease their own sensibilities." Which again, my original point was not.
Well, you shouldn't even try to start stuff on Pornhub, bro.
Pedophilia supporting. But again, that's just, obviously I'm disconnected and I don't understand.
Which I don't understand why you would even
Twitch,
get yourself in the middle of it.
So I responded in the only language that I felt that they understand, which was that, and the conversation, continued, very mature, clearly taking issue with concerns of sex workers very seriously, which I was like, all I was trying to do is throw shade at pedophiles you made about yourself. Then I attempted to throw shade at them, but actually threw it at sex workers. And so I apologize to the sex workers and to this person who decided what I said for me and took offense to it. I just hope that I can earn back your trust one day and that we can heal together.
And he lives in Australia, by the way. Cinema Toast Ken does.
I just simply didn't.
He moved there about a couple of years ago.
Pointing out how creepy that this search topic was, that I would get so many people angry and deflecting back at me trying to protect their favorite search. The whole thing is just really creepy, but I am the one that's apparently coping because, how dare me and Mary have a regular relationship, Anyway, I mean, I do agree.
See what I'm talking about? He takes everything as a freaking joke, bro.
It does raise like, whoa, man, hang on a minute. You were older. How much older than you were her? I get it. I understand. It's gonna be part of our relationship for forever. The difference is that was not the goal. The point of me ever speaking to her wasn't because of her age. It was a genuine connection. But I don't have to explain it to people because we're still together 10 years later. And we have 4 kids. But yeah. It was odd. It was an odd day. And I'm sorry. Also, shout out to Omni. He said he expected an apology video first thing in the morning, and here it is, as promised. Yeah. I was just really surprised. Like I said, I get why people will be like, but Ken, why are you hating on a thing that's meant for 18, 19 and older, obviously on an adult website? Of course. When did you date your wife? And somehow making that connection to me talking about how creepy
I get what he's talking about.
It would even exist. It's like people that search for stepdaughters and stepmoms and all that.
Put his foot in his mouth, but he thinks it's a joke.
Yeah. But on closer to an illegal level. I mean, this is illegal as well. Anyway, if you're one of those people that were mad on Twitter, leave a comment. It gave me brain rot. I was just like, man, I really can't believe people are just glazing over what I'm talking about just to come at me. I think it says a lot about people on the internet. But anyway, today's your birthday. Happy birthday. Hope you're older than 19, or that's going to be weird for me to say that to you, apparently. Anyway.
See what I'm talking about? He takes everything as a joke.
This is a joke.
And look how many followers. He's got 4.73 million subscribers. Alright, so, personally, at a high molecular level, hold on, let me clean this out. I did watch Cinema Toast Ken. I did like watching it. I still watch his videos and stuff. I just wanted to put this out here to show that I do not understand. Hold on, what? Why is it acting? Hold on. Hold on. I don't know what's going on here. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. Why he wanted to make a video like that. It made him sound super cringe. And to begin with, talking about Pornhub. Bro. He was trying to make it about himself, if you noticed. Okay? I was just sitting there and puzzled right there. But yeah, that's about it. That's what I want to talk about was you listen to that video and you tell me what you think. He was talking about Pornhub plus 18. And to me, he should have just left it alone. Because then it just made him sound like a freak. A creep. More or less. I mean, I don't personally have any issues with him. But I didn't like how he responded. Like, he said he liked Tim the Tatman when I was on his live stream. I asked him what he thought about Tim. He said, I like Tim the Tatman. Then all of a sudden he changed his tone real quick like. And said that Tim's a groomer. Why would people donate to him where he just goes up there and twerks? and stuff like that. And I know a lot of them are kids. And I was like to myself, bro, a lot of them are not kids, dude. So that's what dissing myself. Then he tried to start stuff with Dr. Disrespect about Baldur's Gates 3. And I was like, this dude, all he does is keep putting his foot in his mouth. Doc didn't even respond to Cinnamon Toast Ken. Unless he did privately. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that video. Some of y'all probably like Ken. And a lot of you probably don't. Y'all probably are like me, just like trying to figure out what his problem is with Dr. Disrespect and Tim the Tatman. I'm surprised he ain't said nothing about Nick Merckx. But yeah, I wanted to put this out here for you. Now, we got this out of the way. Let's do this right here. So, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to practice some of my voice acting. Hold on. I got to get back to where was that. I see I don't have a PC or nothing or I would react about. I just don't know what his issue is. Why is he even a YouTuber, a content creator, and he's got an attitude like that? Is that what a lot of people follows? Is someone like that who wants to trash people or say stuff he shouldn't be saying and all that stuff? Dude's a real role model, ain't he? So anyways, now, let's see what's going on. You get what I'm saying, boy? Damn, boy! Let's do some Scorpion. Get over here! I got a lot of stuff to work on, but that's what I wanted to put out for you. I did a little voice acting and stuff for you, but yeah, all in all, he's okay, but he's got an issue problem. That's all I can say. If you think he's a cool dude, go follow him. I'm not telling you not to go follow Cinnamon Toast Ken. I just wanted to put this out here from this video from yesterday. Yes, this came out yesterday. And y'all let me know what y'all thinks in the comments below. And if y'all want to see more of me reacting about some big time streamers. Dude's a Mississippi boy. See, he only got popular because of PewDiePie. If PewDiePie never would have shouted him out, he would not be where he's at today. But he did say something about, even if I wouldn't have got that shout out by PewDiePie, I probably would have made it myself. Maybe if he wouldn't have got a shout out from PewDiePie, he'd probably be a different content creator. Or wind up making it on his own, besides a shout out. But who knows? He got a shout out by PewDiePie, and this is the Cinnamon Toast Ken we got today. I just wanted to do this and just show you. Yes, he's the one that wears the cat ears, by the way. Nothing wrong with people wearing cat ears for headsets. Cat ear headsets, but yeah, this is the one right here. Alright, y'all have a good one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Who knows, I might stream a little bit. I just figured I just wanted to put this out here, and he is cringe. Super cringe. That's all I can say. He's weird. Okay? More weirder than anything else you see on here. He probably ain't like the weirdest. He's just weird. But yeah, that's about it. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.